Welcome back to the channel, folks, and this is our arrival at Tallinn port in Estonia. For those that don't know, Estonia is a country in northern Europe. It borders the Baltic Sea and the Gulf of Finland, and it was formerly part of the Soviet Union. And we've arrived into the capital, Tallinn.
Right, Mrs. D, what do we have here?
Well, we've just arrived off the ferry in Estonia and a new country day for May. Both of us, as you know, have been to Estonia 5 years ago.
5 years ago, 2018, Christmas.
So we're delighted to be back in Estonia again and delighted to even put the Estonian flag on our van. So, let's do it. Does that look straight to you, Mr.
Yeah,
D?
it looks straight to me. Let me
And do the normal.
give it a rub in.
Bit of rubbing. Estonia. Here comes Mr. D. So, as we've said, we have arrived back in Estonia. There is May displaying her Estonia flag. Fantastic. And we are at the Seaplane Museum at the harbour, which is literally 7 minutes from the ferry port. And yeah, we're going to go and have a look in, and this time we're going to capture it on video for you guys.
The Seaplane Harbour Museum is a maritime museum in Tallinn in Estonia. The museum opened in spring 2012, and the first thing you see when you enter is this beautiful, beautiful aquarium. It's really long and takes up the whole of one wall in the entrance hall. The museum is located in the Tallinn harbour, in a building originally constructed as a hangar for seaplanes in the area of Peter the Great's Navy fortress. The Maritime Museum is one of the largest museums in Estonia and the most popular one. We visited it before, and this time we came back and we noted they'd made a few changes, all for the better. At the seaplane hangars, it accommodates the Lembit submarine, built in 1937 by the British Vickers Armstrong shipyard. I particularly like the new edition of the movie shown at the side of the submarine, with the sailors climbing up on board. The museum also houses a seaplane and another Massalin ship, the oldest sunken ship discovered in Estonia's waters. There's numerous other items like boats, navy mines, and of course guns for people to play with, including Mr. D. We continued exploring the museum and seeing what changes have been made, and then it was time to head over to the Lembit submarine, where we were going to go on board for another look.
All aboard. Welcome aboard the Lembit submarine. It was built in 1936 in Great Britain. Went into service with Estonian Navy before it being taken over by the Russian Navy during the Second World War.
And we're here in the torpedo compartments, where there is 12 beds where the staff or the sailors would sit.
Sleep?
They don't look very comfortable, do they?
No.
No. Let's go and have a look at the rest of the submarine. Well, you say the chair on Britannia, so I'm in the Submarine. Why not? It's got 2 steering wheels as well. I'm not sure which one does what.
No. I think one might have something to do with going up and down, to be honest.
Yeah. Looking through the periscope, Mr. D.
Yeah, I am, but the handles have been stuck on there. When we last came, they were down.
Yeah, well, COVID's happened since then.
That's
Hasn't it? They probably got the super glue out.
Yes, there.
The entire submarine and its combat activities were directed from here as well. Above water, however, the submarine was commanded from the conning tower, located above your head on the outer deck.
Time to get off the submarine, I think, and head up outside and explore what else the museum had to offer.
So that was the Submarine Lembit. Quite snug in there. I wouldn't like to be in there under the water, I'm going to be honest. It's a bit too claustrophobic for me. Yeah, nah.
Went outside to carry on exploring. There's lots more ships to see in the shipyard, and some of these you can go on board.
So I'm standing above the harbour and I'm on an icebreaker ship. I can just see, probably can't see it, Mr. D is just going aboard one of the Navy frigates over there.
Enjoyed that.
Did you enjoy that, Mr.
I
D?
did enjoy that, yes, I did immensely.
Goody good. I saw you managed to get on the boat.
I did, yeah. Down there.
Who did you? I went on an icebreaker, but we've been there before. So.
I know, but I hadn't got no picture of it, so I took pictures this time.
Oh, okay. So these are buoys.
Yep.
And they got wobbly bits on to stop them freezing, apparently. So Mr. P has just told me and educated me in that little fact. And now I'm sharing it with you guys. So after we visited the Seaplane Museum, we moved to our park up for the night, which is back at the ferry port in a secure car park, and as you can see, it's absolutely chucking it down. So bad that we're having to hole up in the van because there's nowhere we're going out in that. Good morning.
Good morning.
So after a great night's sleep, and it did rain all night, it's dried up. We've taken a walk up to the town of Tallinn, or the city of Tallinn, and we are at the Grand Coastal Gate, which was this was the main entrance into the city for all the traffic, for all goods from the harbour and so forth back in whatever century it was. So so just gonna have a little walk back up Tallinn and reminisce on where we used to be. Sorry, it's a bit windy.
had a great time exploring Tallinn for the second time and finished our tour with, of course, a drink at the Scotland Yard pub. It was time to leave Tallinn and explore some more of Estonia, so it's back to the van, we left our car park and we started heading south. The weather had got better, so we just kept driving east for a couple of hours, and the scenery was beautiful, but at this point we didn't actually know which way we were going or where we were heading until this happened.
Mr. Doyle,
Yes.
where have you brought me to this rather remote, strange place?
We're in a place called Narva in Estonia, and the river is just behind you, and just the other side of the river is Russia.
Why have you brought me here then?
Well, about the closest we're ever going to get to Russia now, isn't it?
But we're at war with Russia,
I
Sean.
know, but they're not like to start throwing missiles over here at our bus.
Flipping hope not.
I don't like it, Mr. D.